In this video, we have said that the prolonging or al-mad has more than 8 kinds. In this video, we will talk about 4 of them. Are you ready? Let's start. This video includes the second part of the prolonging, and in which we'll talk about 4 kinds of the prolonging. The first kind that we'll talk about today is al-mad, العارض, للسكون, the prolonging or the elongating because of the existence of the sukun. That takes place if you find the letters of prolonging, which are alif or waw or ya, followed by just one letter, and that letter you can find it, or you will find it with a vowel, I mean with a fatha or with a kasra or with a dhamma. And if you stop on this word during your recitation, you will make a sukun instead of these symbols. So we named it as mad عارض للسكون, or presented or non-original stopping. And we will prolong it, or we have the option to prolong it 2 or 4 or 6 counts. Let's take an example. For example, the word العظيم. The letter mim, you will find it with a dhamma or with a kasra, and it is preceded by a letter of prolonging. But we have stopped on this word and said al-azim. So this prolonging with the ya can be prolonged 2 or 4 or 6 counts. And another example in the word غفور. غفور. This waw in the word غفور followed by a ra, and this ra has a tanween, for example, or has a dhamma, but we changed this tanween or this dhamma into a sukun because or due to stopping on it. So in this case, we'll prolong the waw 2 or 4 or 6 counts. And for example, with the letter alif, as in the word بينات. بينات, the alif is prolonged for 2 or 4 or 6 counts. Let's apply the 2 and 4 and 6 counts in the word, for example, عظيم. If you prolong the word عظيم for 2 counts, you'll say عظيم. For 4 counts, you'll say عظيم. For 6 counts, you say عظيم. This is the way of the prolonging, and it is preferred, for example, if you applied 2 counts, it is preferred to make all the words with 2 counts. And if you prolonged for 4 counts, it is just preferred to prolong for 4 counts. Now we'll move to the second kind, which is mad al-lin, or the leniency prolonging, and it is extremely easy. It takes place if you find just the waw and the ya, and there is a fatha before them, and they have just one letter after them. For example, the word خوف, the waw here preceded by a fatha, and it is followed by just one letter. And this kind also, you have the option to prolong it 2 or 4 or 6 counts. And for example, with the letter ya, as in the word al-bayt. Al-bayt, you can prolong till 2 or 4 or 6 counts. This is mad al-lin, or the leniency prolonging, or the easy prolonging. Now we will move to the third kind, which is mad al-badal. It is very easy. It takes place if you find just the hamza followed by a letter of prolonging. For example, in the word ra'ah, the hamza here followed by alif, and the alif is from the letters of prolonging. So we will prolong this kind for just 2 counts. We will say ra'ah. Also in the word al-ayah, al-ayah, this is prolonged for just 2 counts. Now we move to the last kind of today's part, or today's video, which is mad al-Ewad, or the compensation prolonging. It is actually really beautiful prolonging. It takes place if you find the word ends by a tanween with fatha. So this kind of prolonging takes place only with the tanween with fatha. If you find the word ends by a tanween or ends with a tanween with fatha, you will replace or you will remove the tanween with fatha, and instead of it you will prolong your voice with the letter alif. For example, in the word mafaza, the origin of this word is mafazan, mafazan, but instead of this tanween we have added an alif and said mafaza, mafaza. This is the prolonging or the compensation of prolonging, or the replacement of prolonging. And with another example, as in the word amra, 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 its origin is amran. If you connect it with another word, you say amran. So if you stop on this word, you will replace the tanween with a alif. You will say amra, a prolonging alif, and it is prolonged for 2 counts. So today we have talked about al-mad al-'arid للسكون, and mad al-badal, and mad al-'iwad, and mad al-lin. Inshallah, next video we'll talk about the last kinds of the prolonging. Wishing you have got some benefits, wishing you have got many benefits. See you next episode. Salamun alaikum.